Hey, welcome to this special birthday video for Ayden.
Oh shit.
First, we have a special interview.
Broke the arm.
Oh my god, you can get a high pause at.
Broke the arm.
We have a special interview
Broke the arm.
with Helen and Mark Miller. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Helen, Ayden's mom.
I'm her dad, Mark.
Okay.
Otherwise known as father.
So, what were your initial thoughts on Ayden's existence?
He was really excited.
My first thoughts were, holy shit. I thought we'd have 2 kids. Then a month later, I realized it wasn't going to go away and that she was coming. And about 3 months later, I finally gave in to the fact that we're still having her. By the time she was born, I was okay with it.
I always wanted you, honey. I love you.
What was Ayden like as a baby?
Fat, chubby, drooly.
Quiet, very cute.
Easy.
Easy.
Kid.
Easy?
Ate, slept, drooled. She was the smallest kid born and the biggest, fattest, marshmallowed arm and chubby necked and smelly curdled milk kid by like 3 months. Through like 14.
Oh, it just recently ended. So now she seems more mature.
Do you have any memories you'd like to share from Ayden in her early life?
She was the only kid that I've ever met that napped. She wanted to, and she would find the most secluded, comfortable place and fall asleep and not tell anybody. Which means there's many times we were running around the house tearing it apart, only to find her buried in stuffed animals in her brother's room, under a bed, behind a couch, passed out. She didn't tell anybody. She just went to sleep and scared the living shit out of us. She ate dog food.
She did eat dog food.
It's hard getting out of that fat face when you don't just squeeze it together.
How old was she when she ate dog food?
Probably 2.
Crawling. Yeah,
Oh, she
crawling
was like-
a year to 2 years old.
Yeah. She broke her collarbone, falling off a swing set. That was memorable. She was like 5. Didn't even really
She was
cry.
just cute. She had a little fountain
Yeah.
hair,
Yeah.
bounced around, always smiling.
Do you see yourself in Ayden at all?
Maybe
I'll
just
take
a
that
little.
one. I mean, look at this. We're twins. I see a lot of Ayden in me.
Well, she's loud and obnoxious like him. She has my dance moves. We have a lovely video. Ayden is quite talented.
Well, she did like to dance a lot.
Yep. As you can see, it's really exceptional. So pretty talented at an early age, right? Yes.
But this is the one that reminded me the most of Ayden. I need attention.
Yes.
She
does
she's
demand
obnoxious, crazy, hyper at the worst time. She's totally hyper and loud and obnoxious, which is a third-born trait, which drives me nuts because that's like me.
You probably never noticed this about her, but she does get a little bit intense.
No, not that I've noticed.
Right. Quiet most of the time.
And I have heard from multiple people that she is your twin.
She may have picked up a few momisms.
But we don't want to be negative. So
We're going to keep this interview
she
positive.
also very much likes shopping.
She does like shopping. She is definitely like her mother.
How has Ayden changed as a person?
Her teeth got straight.
Yes.
That's a good
No
thing.
more pumpkin.
Right. She was very quiet as a child, and now she's not as much. More of a loud and obnoxious type of person.
It's become more serious, too serious,
Too serious.
too
sometimes.
stressing. She works harder, works more than the other 2 kids,
She
her
does
brother and
seem
sister
to want to
combined.
work. She's also a little more evil the older she gets.
Oh, you're not gonna let her
We
see
don't-
this, right?
We don't know. We don't know what's happening.
She's
half
mean.
The time. We're just
She's
here.
very mean as a teenager, and she scares us. And then she makes us stand next to her quietly as she does stuff. And then she leaves us.
Don't engage.
We're hoping that changes in college.
That's on you, Sarah.
Yeah.
You're not really helping us.
Yeah. You might want to know the answer to, is she your favorite child?
I wouldn't say that's really a thing. Oh, I love them all the same, as you can clearly tell.
She's third born. I mean, there's a lot of them around. That doesn't make her the best, you know.
Does she like to do all the things I like to do? Yes.
She's not smelly like a boy.
Correct. She does like to shower. We like that about her. There's some pluses and
Yeah,
minuses.
she's our favorite because she's our favorite child at home.
Yes.
And if Elena and Riley were here, what do you think they would have to say to Ayden or about Ayden?
She's annoying. She's a little sister. She's loud. She's crazy, but she can always say she's smarter than them with grades. No, they like each other.
They do like each other.
Do you have any advice for Ayden as she turns 18 and goes off to college?
Be nice.
Be kind, separate your loads. Don't mix colors with, whites.
Yeah.
Cold water wash.
No, she's gonna do good.
She will be fine.
Yeah.
She's with you
She's
after
gonna
all.
do her own thing.
It's fine.
Whatever she likes.
That's true.
You
I
guys
can
will be-
take
you
care of her.
guys- Yeah. She's not gonna be a problem at all for you.
What's your overall favorite Ayden story?
I don't have a picture of it. Is whenever it's her sense of humor. She went camping
Oh God.
and
Yes.
and she's around the campfire with Ashley, who lived with us, another
Ashley.
coach. So all three of them went out camping in Colorado. They're sitting around the fireside late at night. She's just sitting there, and she's got a piece of popcorn stuck to her face, and she's just sitting there, and she just deadpan says, "Is there something on my face?" And just keeps eating popcorn and doesn't say anything.
just left it there.
How has Ayden changed your perspective on parenthood?
I don't know if it's changed. She's the
Yeah.
third born.
Yeah.
First one, you're scared shitless, and you get your ass kicked. Second one, you're less scared, and you get your ass kicked.
The
Third one comes, you
stop
just
caring
you're
altogether.
beat. You're tired. They get to do what they want to do. I mean, that's tough love. They got to grow up and figure out what they're going to do by themselves. That's the tough part about it. She was always. They're funny. They're all
She was
different.
only chubby till she was 3, honey.
She hasn't changed it any more than there's 3 of them, and the difference between 2 to 3 is astronomical.
Yes, it was a jump. She made the family a unit, but also made it more of a challenge. And
She had the most sayings like, this is taking boring.
yes,
Shit.
yes,
They made their own language up, and
yes, she did. Still don't know what she's saying.
Do you have any other things you would like to add or say about her?
you made it to 18. Congratulations. Legally, you're in charge of yourself.
Oh,
Thank you.
going right to the legal stuff.
You're gonna be good in school. I have no doubt. You're gonna have.
Better than your brother and sister.
Nah, you're gonna be fine. They're gonna be good.
They're good. Oh,
And good luck. All the kids can leave and go away and come back, and they're all fine. And she's going to Minnesota, the furthest, just because she wants to, and that makes perfect sense for her to do it.
you're gonna be amazing. We love you.
Who is your favorite friend of Ayden's?
Oh, for
Let's
sure.
do
What is her
pictures.
name again? Something about Scooty.
Scooter.
It
This
might be
kid's
Sarah
Scooter.
Scott.
I
It
thought
might
it was
be.
a boy
Yeah,
for a long
yeah.
time. Turns out it's Sarah Scott.
Yes.
By far the best friend.
Number 1, really.
Yes, number 1.
And then second is Nene.
Do you have anything to say to Ayden? Sit, Nugget.
Sit.
Oh.
Jeez, does not.
Now that was funny. Now on to the late night with Ian and Jack. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, welcome back to the late night with Ian and Jack. I am your host, Jack Langford.
And I'm your other host, Ian Shedler. Now, on the late night with Ian and Jack, we talk about things that are relevant in the world and to us. And this week, we are talking about a very dear...
special day.
It's a very special week for Ayden. And Jack, why is it a very special week for our friend
Let me
Ayden?
tell you, April 29th. Oh, is that the date?
Mm-hmm. It's April 29th.
The day before that Adolf Hitler committed suicide.
Yep, and that is also the day that Ayden Miller was born.
Congratulations! Right now, we're going to go over some wonderful events that happened on Ayden Miller's birthday.
Indeed
Ian
we
will
are.
start us out.
So, the first event that happened on Ayden's birthday was a horrible cyclone that ripped through the country of Bangladesh. It killed over 4,000 people and left 10 million people homeless. Additionally, we have the lowest ever attendance of an MLB game, which happened due to the riots in the city of Baltimore. And on the topic of riots, I'm going to turn it over to Jack.
Yeah, for riots, we had some riots that erupted in Los Angeles, leading to the killing of 3 people and the injuring of many, many more. That's not so good. Well, apparently, Ayden, you shared your birthday with some really shitty things.
That's all right, though, because you're pretty cool, so. Welcome back to another segment of Late Night with Ian and Jack. So in this segment, we're going to go over some photos of our dear friend Ayden here.
That's right, and our wonderful editor, Sarah, has decided to display anything that we wish
Upon the board.
upon the
Like a fucking giant dragon! Like, what the fuck? We are going to now pull up some photos of Ayden that our editor has supplied us with. So
That's right.
This
This
first
first
photo
one
I
is-
really
is
messed with.
wonderful,
I love this fit.
That's right.
I love how the
Look at
pants.
it moving around back there.
I love how the pants accentuate the shoes and like the jacket. Just like it's the perfect lighting.
What now?
It accentuates the shoes.
Oh, okay.
It's a perfect this is a great fit. This is
That's
a 10 out
right.
of 10 photo.
10 out of 10.
Now the next one, I mean, this is just like her driving. I mean,
Just
it's
a
like
driving photo.
it's just it's nothing special. So next photo. So this is kind of like I feel like an attempt to be like quirky. Like I'm a headphone kid. Like I'm like type
Ian,
that.
Ian, why is there big what the? It says Jack is awesome?
The next photo we have is just a sunset. There's some random other girl in the background. We don't
She
really
looks really happy.
know. I mean, it's a
looks
sunrise.
really
it looks
happy.
like. 'Cause it's sun.
Let's talk about this picture for a second.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about it. What do you think about these headphones, Ian?
I mean, I think like if she wants to rock them, then she should rock them. So this one, it's just like a shirt. I don't really get the joke. So
No, it says my book club reads wine labels.
I'm not a mom, so I don't get that joke.
I think what they're trying to say is that Ayden's a mom. Look, it's my mom.
Oh, mine too.
Damn.
Sarah. Okay. Okay. So there it's like a gang sign. It's like, are you a gangster?
Did you know that Ayden was affiliated in many gangs?
She's a Crip. All right.
Okay.
And this is like Ian's goth phase. We all had one. Understandable
Right, we all-
and completely relatable.
We all had one.
It's not a bad. You could definitely do a lot worse with this goth
Now there's
phase.
like a million goths.
Oh fuck.
A million. It's like a goth party.
Why is there a picture of Sarah eating a cucumber?
What the fuck? That's weird.
Ugh. Okay.
That's weird. Okay.
Well,
let's
and
just be done.
In the next segment, we're going to talk about how much our friend Ayden means to us. So stay tuned for that.
We'd like a quick thank you to the editor who pulled those amazing things off.
It's still fucking recording.
It's tonight's show with Ian and Jeff.
All right. So we like to joke around a lot, but
We
sometimes
do. It's time to be serious.
It's time to be serious. And I would like my co-host Jack to start off by telling us how much Ayden means to him.
Take it to a serious note. Ayden, I've known you for about a year, probably more. Actually,
It's about a year.
about
a year.
more. In that time, I've had a lot of good times. Had a lot of fun. Met your dog.
Nugget.
Shout out Nugget. Shout out Nugget. And I just wanted to say, from all of us, but especially me, because I'm the one talking, we've had a great time. It's been great being your friend. We wish you a happy birthday. Wish you luck as you turn 18. And just, being around you is really, it's a fun thing. So that's a compliment. Do you think, Ian?
Yeah, I'm going to second that. Ayden, you are a great friend, a really fun person to be around. You've brought joy into my life specifically. I don't know about Jack, but you brought plenty of joy into my life. You have the ability to make anyone smile, especially me, when things aren't going so great. And I love that ability that you somehow have. And we've done a lot of really fun things together, and I can't wait to keep making more great memories with you. So I hope that you have a very happy birthday, and from all of us, especially my host, happy birthday. What the?
That's a wrap, baby.
Jesus Christ. I was in the middle of a speech, and you just moved the table!
I thought.
Tonight, fuck it. From the fucking top. Go.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Okay. Fuck me then. Shit! I'm so sick of this. From the top.
Hey, drop.
If we run out of storage, I swear.
Yeah, I'll delete another shitty one.
Well, I think that was pretty funny because we're pretty funny. And now we're on to the good stuff. Sarah's videos are coming up next.
Hi Ayden, and happy birthday.
Hello, Miss Ayden. Today I am here to be talking about you.
Ayden Miller. So we're speaking about today.
I'm so glad that these past few years we've become friends.
So, the first one is what comes to mind when you think of Ayden.
Your lightness of spirit and your easy laugh.
She's one of the best people that will listen to you, give you advice.
You're such an amazing person inside and out, and you always do your best to make people feel welcome.
She will keep it real with you.
My first one is positivity. That's a given. You're always so positive, and it's very rare.
Outgoing, inviting people, and I will never forget that because you are just so awesome. In my head, like Ayden Miller, perfect.
She's also very funny and super smart.
Whenever you enter a room, it always gets more brighter and more fun.
You always walk around with a smile and a laugh, and that seems to light up any room that you walk into.
As the very best friend that Sarah could have ever asked for.
I think we can have some really like intellectual, like smart conversations.
Because she's so easy to talk to.
You hype everyone up, and it's a good time.
Like such an inspiration to me because you put like you're all into school and Dairy Queen and like track, and you just put in so much effort.
I think of drawing.
Your amazing intelligence and your gift of artistry and creativity, and I hope that you keep using that too no matter what you go ahead and study, because you are just so freaking good at it.
Going all the way back to Peeps and Quacks.
I also think of Starbucks.
Target runs, of course. Like,
she's also one of the top current Dairy Queen workers.
I met her, I believe, 4th grade.
So we met in 8th grade basketball.
First time I met Ayden was 8th grade basketball, B team.
Me and Ayden first met in 8th grade on our way to a track meet on the bus, and we literally didn't know each other, but we talked probably the whole ride and became best friends after that.
I think we have known you since about 4th grade.
I can't believe we've known each other for so many years.
Favorite memories?
One of the funniest or fondest memories I have of you.
Finding her during every lunch period when I was lonely, being like, Ayden!
We paint my nails and we just get to talk and chit chat and get to know each other better. Track. You've been my track buddy since day one of freshman year.
Is when you were goofing around with Sarah and you ended up knocking over one of my plants. I'm happy to report that that plant is doing very well.
Last semester with Schneiderwit for Reading for College. Oh my god, you remember him when we would just look at each other and kind of be like, what the heck is going on? Even when he was going on his long tangents, when we actually had work to get done.
Definitely freshman year. We had our trio, me, you, and Sarah, and then there was Delia and Danitza, and that was pretty fun.
Peach rings in Michael's pool.
When we choreographed dances together, so like one time we were at a pool party and we choreographed a dance there.
I feel like senior year is when we've gotten the closest that we've ever been, and I'm very grateful for that.
You were always there for me.
Ayden, you are my babe. You are my life. You are my wife.
You're somebody I know, I can trust, I can go to for advice.
Same with track, you push me to measures that I couldn't even imagine myself.
I love her forever.
You're always like a bright shining face, and I really appreciate it.
But I just wanted to say thank you for being such a wonderful person and being such a good friend to Sarah.
Just so grateful that we have gotten closer, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I would not trade it for the world.
And I am so glad that I know you.
And I'm so thankful to have a friend like you.
Everyone just kind of needs a friend like Ayden, one that's always there for you.
We are seniors in high school.
I know you will do great things, and everyone is going to be lucky that they have the opportunity to meet you.
I'm so excited to see what you do with your future.
You've been a presence in our lives for a number of years, and you're always welcome here.
Because I love Ayden.
And I just want to tell you how grateful and thankful I am to know you, because Ayden, you're one of the most kind, funny, sweet people that I know, and I'm so thankful to have you in my life.
I just wanted to tell you that I love you and I appreciate you.
I couldn't imagine life without you.
I'm so thankful and grateful to be your friends, and I hope you have the best day ever.
So have a happy birthday and many happy returns.
Happy 18th birthday, Ayden!
Now, wasn't that sweet? Now on to the most important one, Sarah.
Hello, Ayden. It's Sarah. I am currently stationed at Burleigh because that is where this all began, and I decided this is where I wanted to talk about you. I'm going to start with the questions that I told everyone else to answer. First, how did you meet Ayden? I met Ayden here in 4th grade, which was many moons ago, and we were sent down to try out band instruments in the same group, and we both tried the flute, the oboe, and the clarinet. I went with the flute, Ayden went with the oboe. You guys know the story. Ayden, you know the story. From there, a friendship blossomed, as you would say. We've been friends ever since then. Not best friends at all points, but definitely best friends now. When I think of Ayden, when I think of that name in my head, a lot of things come to mind. The first thing that comes to mind is intelligent, because Ayden, you are very smart. You are also very creative and talented as well, which I don't think you give yourself enough credit for. Smart and creative, those are 2 really big things. Other than that, any good word, really. And memories I have so many memories with Ayden. One big thing, or big chunk of time, was last spring, so spring of 2021, when we were both not in a great place, and we didn't really have a great group of friends, but we didn't really have a group of friends. But we had each other, and that's all that really mattered. And I think that's all that's mattered to me from then on, is that I have you in my life. Ayden, you have taught me many things about life, many lessons. I'll share just a few, because there's so many I could say. I could talk for an hour about you, but I need to restrain myself. I think the biggest thing that you've taught me is what a soulmate is. I don't think soulmate is necessarily a romantic thing, as I've experienced with you, because I do believe we're soulmates. I think that our lives fit together good, and you are my twin. You are the best parts of me, and I'm just very grateful that I have you in my life. Ayden, you have also taught me what it means to be a friend, not just from you being a friend, but how I can be a friend and better to not only you, but other people. You are definitely a one-of-a-kind person. I can count on you to not always just take my side automatically. You've held me accountable for things that I've done, and you will point out if I'm in the wrong, because you're not afraid to be honest, and I think that's a wonderful quality. You're not brutally honest. You do have a lot of honesty within you. Out of everyone I've met, your soul is definitely the most genuine, and your character and personality, it's just like so lively. From the minute we met, like, you were like this bright light. Like, I compare us to a lot of people, and I'm just like, you are a unicorn and I feel like a horse or a donkey or something. And to some point that's true, because I feel like you are this like mythical creature in front of me that holds so much power, and you are so fun and colorful and just everything great, which is amazing that I get to even call you my friend. I get to know you in my life. I think that my friendship with Ayden, my friendship with you, has been the single most real feeling thing in my entire life. No part of it feels fake. It's just so hard to grasp how you can be so yourself around somebody. Like, the fact that I'm an introvert and I need my alone time, but Ayden can be there because it doesn't even feel like I'm with another person. Like, it's not like I'm just with myself, but it just feels so natural, and it feels like I am existing unfiltered without having to worry about judgment or anything. And I can't even explain how great that is. I don't know. It doesn't feel like, it just feels so right. And I don't know how I got to be so lucky to have that with anyone, let alone you, because you're a great person. But I'm so honored. And a lot of people know that we are best friends, and I don't hold that title lightly. I will hold on to that with my claws for the rest of my life, because it is my greatest accomplishment that I am your best friend. You know, at times we've complained about being associated with one another, like Sarah and Ayden. It's a pair. We're a package deal always. But like, I would not trade that for the world. I am, like, the fact that I get to be associated with you and people group us together, like, sometimes it can be annoying, unfortunate, but it's the best thing in the world. Like, there's no one better for the job. There's no one better to be my other half, literally. It's like I tell people, it's like there's my brain and your brain, and they're cut in half and they're switched because a part of us is the same person, but we also have our differences, which makes us unique and wonderful and get along, because if we were the exact same person, that would probably go terribly. I'm just so beyond happy I'm proud of myself that I found this. As you know, about a year ago, I wasn't doing too well. You know, I know that you were probably struggling yourself. Junior year was a hard year, and having you there and knowing I can count on you, it just made it worth it. It makes me look back on that time and be grateful, because it was some of the most fun I've ever had. I had so much fun with you, and we were best friends before that, but I think that really sealed the deal for me, that we formed that connection. Okay, I need to wrap this up because it's getting dark. Thank you, Ayden, for being in my life, and happy birthday.